Really excited to share some great news. Gryphon Investors, which is a San Francisco-based private equity firm, has signed a purchase agreement to purchase Highmetric along with Iceberg Networks and Fishbone Analytics. And the combination of these three entities is really something special, and it's really going to be a leader in the ServiceNow ecosystem. The company is now able to provide services in many different aspects of the ServiceNow platform. And I think that being able to do that all within one company and one go-to-market approach and then one delivery organization is really going to benefit our customers. It's going to allow us to deploy at speed, which is every customer is interested in right now. And it's going to allow us to understand the customer's environment and be able to provide great solutions, great workflow automation for the customer. So for us, we see this as being a very customer-centric opportunity. We also think that the business this is the foundation. We're going to continue to be aggressive from a growth standpoint, both inorganic and organic, where, as we've said before, we're going to invest in our people, in the capabilities, and having this kind of scale, this type of expertise, the awards that go along with it, and then the geographic presence really gives us something that very few companies in the ecosystem have, and that truly is that scale. But it's not just the scale, it's the vertical expertise and it's the domain expertise. It's a combination of those three that make us something, I think a kind of a force to be reckoned with in this space.
I couldn't agree with you more, Matt. And what I would also say is, as I think about the way that these projects and these transformations often go, right? You oftentimes have multiple partners that are coming in and doing, different things. And what ends up happening is that even though you have certain disciplines being deployed against the platform, on a single platform, the fact that it's all now going to be one company, right? And one group of consultants that are solutioning these end-to-end solutions. What that essentially means for our customers is that everything is going to be interconnected. And so as we think about ServiceNow being that mechanism, that catalyst for digital transformation, and we think about it really kind of integrating all these different organizational silos, bringing these companies together is going to not only create differentiated capability for Highmetric, but it's also going to create much more cohesive, sort of business effective solutions for our customers. And frankly, more opportunities, as I said, for growth for our employees. So just this is going to be a game changer for the space. As we think about what our customers are trying to do, which is, especially during this time of COVID, which is digitally transform their businesses, what this means is that these acquisitions, and frankly, the acquisition of Highmetric, will allow them to realize that digital transformation much, much more quickly. And what we're particularly excited about as well is that now we're going to be able to service a new market really much more effectively, because we'll have 100 new teammates up in Canada. And so effectively, just across the entire company, we'll have about 300 people globally, and will now in fact be the largest pure play ServiceNow player in the world. So we're really, really excited about that. Simply put, we're going to be able to deliver a greater breadth of services at greater depth just across the entire platform than any of us have independently been able to do prior to this acquisition.
Yeah, I think that's really spot on, Andrew. And, we see this as a force multiplier. We see this as an opportunity to bring some incredibly talented teams together that have an underlying kind of commonality as far as culture and being really human-centric in the approach to how we run our business. And then you combine that with vertical expertise and domain expertise. It's that combination that's going to allow us to provide this breadth of services to the customers in a way that we haven't been able to do it kind of separately.
It's also about our employees. I mean, Matt talked about the fact that each of these organizations had a really special culture. Each of these organizations continues to have a special culture. And we believe that all three cultures put together are going to be something that really differentiates us as a partner from a people perspective. In fact, sort of in this vein, right, where we are planning on continued significant investment in our employees, we're thinking about things like verticalization and industry expertise and growing our people into these various areas. So just across the board, we couldn't be more thrilled about the opportunity that this represents for our customers and our employees as well.
Yeah, we were very intentional as we assessed the companies in the ecosystem. We were very, very intentional around cultural fit and making sure that we found companies that were really invested in helping grow their employees. And that means we have to be the best at attracting great talent, growing net new talent, so introducing talent into the ecosystem. And then for the people that we have is helping challenge them, make sure that they're enjoying what they're doing, making sure that they have the opportunity to become a specialist and they have secondary specialties. So it's that investment into the people and into the culture of the business that we think is going to be, again, a differentiator for us in the market.
I don't know about you, Matt, but I'm feeling just really excited about the fact that we're going to have the opportunity to work with some of the best people in the space and just really hire and grow the next generation of the best players in the space. This is just really exciting for the organization.
Yeah, the award-winning attitude of each of the teams, that's kind of at the DNA, at the core here, I think is going to be foundational for us, and I think it's going to also help us really attract some great talent and broaden the offering. So, all in, I agree with you, Andrew. I think it's a really special opportunity here.